Dear friends, the protection and promotion of authentic human rights is an important element of the work of the United Nations. The charter of this noble institution says so. However, some human rights are less protected or not protected at all when so-called new, subjectively determined rights are given precedence. Religious freedom is one of the authentic rights. However, today, religion, along with the freedom to express it in the public square, continues to be under attack and its freedom threatened.
We're here tonight because we open the United Nations 67th General Session with a prayer, as we've been doing for a quarter of a century here in this church. And it is, I believe, just exactly the way the Lord would want the United Nations opened. And every year it is an inspiration for me.
It's truly an honor to be here tonight, especially in the presence of our distinguished Secretary General and his dear wife.
It is an honor to join with you once again. And this service always has a deep meaning for me. And this year is even more special because it is the first of my second term as a Secretary General. We gather at the beginning of another session of diplomacy as believers in our mission to advance peace, human rights, and development.
I believe the United Nations is offering us an opportunity for peace that we might never have expected to have. And the reason is because we have in the United Nations extraordinary leadership, and also we are blessed to live in an era of communications.
It is always a great encouragement to see at this virtual gathering so many permanent representatives and mission staff, high-ranking officials of the UN system and agencies, as well as representatives of a wide variety of non-governmental organizations.
As you may know, there are a lot of problems in the world, and all those problems are brought to the attention of the United Nations, which is the family of nations. Look what is happening in Syria. Look what is happening in Somalia, or in different parts of the Middle East at this point in time. So all these problems are problems also of the United Nations, and all these problems will be debated and discussed, and most of the time, many decisions will be taken.
11 years ago, we gathered on September 10th offering our prayers for peace throughout the world. The terrorist attacks of the next day changed our world as we knew it, and not necessarily always for the good. As we have every year since, we continue our prayers for peace, and the members of the United Nations community continue the works of peace throughout the world.